In the tech realm, Samsung Electronics has posted profits that beat market expectations after a dip in earnings for 6 consecutive quarters. Growing appetite for memory chips and displays helped to counter the disconcerting slump in smartphone sales, a concern that led the South Korean tech giant to even freeze salaries this year. Now Samsung hopes to build traction with Friday's debut of its new Galaxy S6 models while maintaining its global grip on supplying chips and displays. The latest first quarter earnings report seems to be showing a light at the end of the tunnel. Our Song Ji-sun reports.
Samsung Electronics' first quarter figures show the Korean tech giant did better in terms of quality than it did in quantity. Samsung generally fared better than expectations despite seasonal factors and slowing demand in the global market. Samsung's sales for the first 3 months of the year stood at $43 billion, down 11% from last year. Profits were also down 30% during the same period, standing at $5.4 billion. While sales fell slightly short of market expectations, profits actually outstripped the market consensus, continuing its recovery, gaining 12% from the fourth quarter of last year. The smartphone maker's profitability also bounced back to double figures, settling at over 12.5%. While the guidance figure released on Tuesday does not break down performance by sector, market analysts assume Samsung generated $3 billion in profits from its semiconductor arm and $2 billion from its mobile sector.
Actually, Q1 results was quite impressive because the market consensus was 5.4 trillion won, but their OP results was 5.9 trillion won. Because of the Samsung Semi division, even though the it's a slow seasonality in Q1, they could reduce the cost, so they could make the high OP in Q1 this year.
With some analysts calling Samsung's first quarter figures an earnings surprise, there are expectations that the second quarter profits could top $7 billion, with its latest Galaxy S6 smartphone model set to go on global release on Friday. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.